As someone who is interested in pursuing a developmental disability waiver, there are a few steps before and after the application process that you are responsible for. First, you are responsible for filling out and applying for Medicaid. You need to ensure that the applicant is either on TEFRA Medicaid, Denali Kid Care, or Medicaid. A DDRC navigator will be able to assist and refer you to the appropriate resources or agencies to assist with Medicaid applications. Next, you are responsible for helping the DDRC navigator to gather all of the required documentation for the Developmental Disability Determination application. You can assist the DDRC navigator by informing them of the providers the applicant has seen and signing the required releases of information to request the required documentation, or by supplying the DDRC navigator with signed copies of any required documentation you may already have. If the applicant has established developmental disability eligibility, the DDRC navigator will inform you when the next time developmental disability eligibility will need to be determined, if you receive a time-limited eligibility. It will then be up to you to contact the DDRC navigator at least 90 days prior to developmental disability eligibility expiring to start the redetermination process again, unless you have otherwise been informed that you do not have to. If the applicant has established developmental disability eligibility, it is your responsibility to assist the DDRC navigator with filling out and providing answers for the Developmental Disability Registration and Review form. Once on the Developmental Disability Registry, the Developmental Disability Registration and Review form must be updated annually. It is your responsibility to reach out to the DDRC navigator at least 45 days prior to the Developmental Disability Registration and Review form expiring. The DDRC navigator will inform you of that date once the initial form is returned. Once developmental disability eligibility is established and someone has been placed on the registry, it is your responsibility to update the DDRC navigator and/or Senior and Disability Services of any changes in your mailing address or phone number. If you do not have Medicaid enrollment or a neuropsychological evaluation, you must complete enrollment and at least have a neuropsychological evaluation scheduled. If drawn for a waiver, you will not be allowed to continue the process until Medicaid enrollment is confirmed and you have a recent neuropsychological evaluation that is current within the past 36 months.